me.
To buff me, to whip him. Go ahead.
Lest I should be exalted above measure.
So the thorn in the flesh always, and that thorn can be like Paul mentioned in Romans chapter 7, his lust. Maybe it was also greed. These other things that was also a part of what battles inside your spirit. The dwarves' rings enhanced their lust, greed, and ultimately it went toward their own ruin.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation.
Now, we talk about the people that Alu, right, created, right? Watch this.
In the sides of the north.
The dark lord of the north.
He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger.
The fierceness of his anger.
Wrath. And indignation.
And indignation.
And trouble.
Read.
By sending evil angels among them.
By sending evil angels among them. The Nazgul, Sauron's minions, Satan's minions.
So the creator of all things gave me a commandment.
Eru gave Aule commandment, right? God gave Christ commandment. Go ahead.
And he that made me, caused my tabernacle,
caused me my body
to rest.
Where?
And said,
go ahead.
Let thy dwelling be in Jacob.
Let thy dwelling be in Jacob.
And thine inheritance in Israel.
There it is.
From the slave ship to the high sea, from chains to prophecy, the waters remember. Yeah.
Black flag in the wind, yeah, we sailing for the king. From the chains to the waves where the gospel bells ring.
From the slave ship decks to the truth that we bring. Watch the people with the word, let the living water sing.
High seas, high truth, where the captives get free.
Pirates of the covenant, sailing prophecy.
From the ocean to the stars, when the trumpet gon' sound. God ships in the sky, yeah, we leaving this ground.
Yeah, they told us pirates were thieves of the sea, but the truth in the tide say they look like me. Dark sails in the night with a righteous decree. Hit the chains on the dead, let the captives be free. Portuguese gold, British ship full of pain. Bodies in the holes locked in iron and chain. But the wind carry whispers through thunder and rain. Break the yoke off your people, let freedom remain. Yeah, colors in the moonlight, waves crash loud. Storm in the spirit like a thundercloud. Out, not thieves of the sea, we the justice crowd. Freeing souls from the belly of empire proud. Every chain hit the floor when the brothers would raid. Every slave ship trembling when the black flag swayed. Not plunder for riches, no treasure we made. Just a path for the captives to escape the trade.
All right, bring us in.
Yes, sir.
Bring us in. Yeah, baby, let's go.
That's right.
All praises. Hey, Polai, where that song come from?
AI.
Hey, y'all know why he did that? I just had a whole session about how when we have themed episodes, it should be going along with the theme. That has a lot of studio bass mixing and beats. He's a big fan of the AI stuff. Put it back on him again.
I told you he's gonna do it. I told you.
This guy, he didn't even make it themed based off of the show that we got. Yeah, I wanted some pirate sounds. We're gonna start off with something right though. But before I get to that, I'm Officer Abraham. To my right.
Officer Menahem.
To my left.
Officer Sear.
To my far right.
Officer Polite.
And to my far left.
Officer Mayday.
And this is the
Armor of God. Armor of God radio show. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We in there.
Let's go ahead and get it.
That's right.
Yeah. We ain't got our usual reader. That is.
Oh,
we ain't got our usual reader today. All right, anyways.
Yeah.
Hey, start us off right, Joel. Give me Ephesians chapter 6. We have a lot of items to get through, and I'm sure a lot of precepts and understanding to come out, but we gonna damn sure get through it. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Ephesians. Put on the whole armor of God.
Oh, go ahead.
That ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
That you might be able to stand against the tricks of the devil. That you might be able to stand against the tricks of the devil. Read it again.
Put on the whole armor of God.
Right, put on the whole armor of God.
That ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
That you might be able to stand against the tricks that the devil put out there. And he put a lot of tricks out there. And one of the main ways and avenues that he puts them out there is on his TV, his radio waves, his podcasts, his episodes, his movies, all of that. His music, right? That's how he puts out his doctrine. Go to Revelation chapter 18 real quick. 18 and what is it, 21? 23? Give me that.
Sir. Revelation chapter 18 and verse 23. And the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee.
Talking about Babylon the Great, America. Go ahead.
And the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee.
Go ahead. So there'll be no more joy happening inside this kingdom. Go ahead.
For thy merchants were the great men of the earth.
Corporations.
For by the sorceries.
By thy sorceries. Read.
For by thy sorceries were all nations deceived.
Right, were all nations deceived. All nations were put under the witchcraft of this nation here. But us, as a nation, we was put under, what was that, gross darkness? Where's that scripture at in Isaiah? Find that for me. Give me that. All nations were put under darkness, but we were put under an even darker darkness. Give me that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 60 and verse 2.
Come on.
For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth.
Darkness shall cover the earth. And the merchants, think about what we just pulled in Revelation, right? By thy sorceries were all nations deceived. Where are all nations at? The earth. Read it from the top again.
For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth.
Darkness shall cover the earth. Go ahead.
And gross darkness, the people.
And gross darkness, the people. So why is it making reference to a people when it just mentioned the whole earth? Because he has a people on this planet that he chose that he's going to put a thick darkness over more than the other nations that he had put darkness over in the first place. Read it from the top one more time.
For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth. And gross darkness, the people.
And gross darkness, the people. Whose people? His people. Go ahead.
But the Lord shall arise upon thee.
But the Lord shall arise upon thee. Who's the thee? The people that had the gross darkness on them. Go ahead.
And his glory shall be seen upon thee.
And his glory shall be seen upon the people that had the gross darkness on them. So, that being said, the title of today's class, our radio show, podcast, whatever you want to call it, is Pirates of the Caribbean. Some people like to correct me and say Caribbean. Caramel, tomato. Who gives a damn? Would you have something?
No, I was about to say the same thing. Tomato.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It is what it is.
Orange.
Yeah. Hey, matter of fact, we need to check our thumbnail guy. He made the thumbnail that we had the first time. This is a new one that y'all see here, but the first thumbnail that we had Godzilla on it. I don't know why he did that. Hey, shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you. I just go ahead and put that out there. Our art direction needs some work. But hey, this one is much better. The first one had Godzilla on it. I don't know why he did that. But anyways, shout out to you, my guy. So let's go ahead and get started with it. I'm not pulling no punches with it. Hey, let's go ahead and get started with it. So we have Pirates of the Caribbean, right? I want number 26. So one of the lies, hold on, before you put it up, one of the lies that get put out there, because it said gross darkness to people. When you think about a pirate, do black people come into your mind? When you think about a pirate, do Negroes, right? It's the color of my skin. Go over here to my right real quick. Does that color skin come on your mind right now?
That's the color.
Hey, this
right
is
there.
godly, by the way.
Right?
This is godly.
It is
I'm
godly.
in my glorified form.
That's the color right there.
Does that color skin come on your mind? Usually no. Usually it's some white guy. Yeah. Usually it's some white guy with some dog-haired beard.
Edomite dreads.
With food
eye
and rum.
patch. Yeah.
Huh?
With an eye patch.
Yeah,
and all
eye
that.
patch.
One leg.
Yeah, one piece. You thinking about that. Those of y'all who know about what that is. But anyways, let's get number 26. Let's go ahead and roll. Hey, he probably gonna reach out to me. Hey, officer, what'd you say about the thumbnail? He said, hey, boy. I did it on purpose. Huh? Hey, get everybody else thumbnails right. You want to mess ours up? Go ahead.
Bruh.
All right, so this is the movie. Now, what we're showing here is At World's End. That's the movie scene that we're talking about. This is the opening scene that it happened, right? They gathered all of the rebels of the pirates together, right? They grabbed all of them together, and then they start to now execute every single last one of them that was against, at this time, the British Empire, right? The British Empire, but there were main powers. We're going to get to that. There were main powers that were ruling or that had a piece of the pie during this time. Because there was a time period. This is a time period movie based within the 1700s from 1650 up until the late 1700s. That's when the Pirates of the Caribbean supposedly was supposed to take place, right? But they made it fanatical. They put fantasy on it. Anyways, play on. That's a child. And by the way, there was a mixture of different nations on these ships that were actually getting killed, executed. It wasn't all black people. People like to think that when we do this, it's not all black. They did have mixed races inside of these ships as long as they were pirates trying to be a rebel against their own empire. So go ahead. All right, so hold on, let him finish, and I'm gonna go ahead and read. I'm gonna go ahead and read what he's actually saying.
The seas be ours, and by the powers, where we will roam.
All right, now pause it real quick before he finishes. The lyrics that he had just said, because I couldn't hear it at first when I first seen it, right? Hold on, let me pull it up. Oh my God, I don't see it. Where is it at? Yo Ho, the name of the song is Hoist the Colors. I don't see it. I had it on my thing. Talk real quick, somebody. Anybody.
Come on.
Hey, so I was looking for some information. My bad. I'm gonna talk because ain't nobody else gonna do it. Hey, get Deuteronomy 28, pull a scripture, and verse 68.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Come on.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
You see that? God said, for the Israelites, if we break his commandments, slavery by way of slave ship. Now, you got to think about a oppressed people's mind. If I learned that I came to this side of the world on a slave ship, how I'm going to choose to get out of here? On a ship. It's the only way to get out. Right. Some people would think, read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
What you're going to learn is a lot of the pirates that we're going to mention today, a lot of the history was a form of rebellion against the oppressors. Right. All right. So where it said no man, read that part again.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Come on.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Come on.
For bondmen and bondwomen.
Watch this.
And no man shall buy you.
No man is going to be able to save you, but our ancestors, our forefathers, the pirates, chose to take things into their own hands. Go ahead, Wilson.
Yeah, all right, so I got it. What the child said at the beginning, in particular, because everything else you would hear, y'all gonna hear. If y'all are on TikTok, you've heard this. Whenever some ocean clip came up, you heard this song. So anyway, it said, the king and his men stole the queen from her bed and bound her in her bones. The seas be ours, and by the powers, where we will roam. So that's the first part that the kid said, and we're gonna explain in a second. Now, a lot of this, when you look it up, a lot of this stuff they had made for the purpose of the movie, but they had Blackbeard. He had this thing where he wanted to recruit other pirates, and he had music and different songs that he used to recruit them. They used inspiration from Blackbeard's music and then made this, which the name of the song is called Hoist the Colors. All right, go ahead, play. Yo ho.
Hoist the colors up.
The colors is talking about is their flag.
Heave ho, thieves and beggars, never shall we die.
I have my own thoughts about this song too. And notice what he says. Watch this. Notice what he says. He started to sing. Finally. Once they get done singing, right? Then now the kid. Go ahead, take it off. All right, good. Because they'll be like, oh, yeah, inappropriate imagery. You sure you want to watch this? Anyways, so when it mentions heave ho, thieves and beggars, never shall we die, right? So as many as they actually killed, every time they killed one, they became a martyr and created others. So each time they started to kill one, they spread that much more and then wound up becoming that much more of a problem. So they're like, never shall we die, right? You had something on it, Sia? I don't know if you did. I saw you about to say something.
Nah, you go ahead, because we might hit it anyway. You okay. Go ahead. We get it. You want to go ahead and go?
Yeah.
It's Psalms 106. Was you going to hit that? Psalms 106, 35. Sir. Because the officer said earlier that it was a mixed multitude there. So we don't want everybody to think everything that we about to bring out was just only black people, because it wasn't. It was a mixed multitude. Read that.
The book of Psalms, chapter 106 and verse 35.
Come on.
But were mingled among the heathen.
So when we go into this history about the pirates, you're going to read a lot about Israelites that were mingled among the heathen. Okay, go ahead.
And learn their works.
Which is how we became pirates. We learned their works and began to be into piracy. We're going to get into all of that. Go ahead.
And they served their idols.
Come on.
Which were a snare unto them.
And we began to serve their idols, meaning not only did we take on the imagery of them, not only did we begin to be pirates, but we started to live like those pirates, rob, steal, amongst other things that we're going to get into. But the point I wanted was we was amongst the heathen and we began to mingle with their works. All right? Remember that.
Now, regarding that, right, regarding the lore about these people that like to sail on the seas, they have, if anybody's seen the show Game of Thrones, right? They had, what was the name of that family? The Greyjoys. That's who it was. The Greyjoys. Anybody here saw Game of Thrones? Y'all watched that? No? My camera, my IT guy, he seen it. So the Greyjoys, right? They have this thing to where they were seafaring people. They had a lot of ships, and then they used to pillage, rob, and spoil different nations that was all along the coast, right? And they lived on an island. Their main thing that they said, whenever they had to get, per se, baptized inside of the sea in order to become part of the Greyjoy family, they said what may live never dies. Same way how you hear inside of the song there. What may live never dies. They all have different variations of the god that started back there during the time of the Greeks named Poseidon, right? So their variation of a god came from that. And then it just goes off on that tangent there. They believe in a water god. That's what it is. They're a polytheistic people that believe in many gods, being one being Poseidon, that had a different name under their time when they actually wanted to do so.
You're going to learn today.
Because don't get it twisted. Even though you're going to see black faces here, that don't mean that they were righteous. That don't mean that they were righteous. Give me number 27. Now, let's get into some more of the lore of the Pirates of the Caribbean. Or Caribbean. Which part? Yeah. Which island from the other Caribbean you from? Huh?
Oh, go ahead.
All right. All right,
yeah,
man.
I'm glad you said that part, officer. They were not all righteous. Listen, that's not what we saying. So I just don't want people to the stuff we about to go into. Some people did some things that it's gonna be like very exciting, but like the officer said, they were not all righteous. So just remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, we about to bring some stuff out. I saw our screen messed up. I don't know what happened with that. But anyways, hey, give me number 27. Number 27. So now let's get more into the lore as to what this is talking about. Davy Jones' locker. Read that.
Davy Jones' locker. Davy Jones' locker is sailor slang for the bottom of the sea.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, a watery grave where drowned sailors and sunken ships end up.
Right. So it's basically a place where drowned sailors and sunken ships end up. Now, they have this thing. Well, matter of fact, read the next part.
Saying, he's gone to Davy Jones' locker.
You hear that throughout the movie. Read.
It's just a nautical way of saying he died at sea.
Now, let me show y'all a representation of where you see that inside of the scriptures. Show you how they're worshiping a different God when they say that. Right? Go to Jonah chapter 2, verse 2. By the way, there are people that actually still talk like this, and they're in North Carolina. They're in North Carolina. They're on this island called Ocracoke. We can hit that in a second.
The book of Jonah, chapter 2 and verse 2.
Y'all can fact check it, by the way. I'm serious. You go to look at Ocracoke. They have people that actually go there. The reason why black people don't think about vacationing there is because black people only want to go to Bahamas or wherever else. They don't really think about actually digging into what is around them. I can show you something down the street you never seen in your life. Okay? Let's go ahead and read.
Jonah chapter 2 and verse 2.
And
said, I cried by reason of mine affliction unto the Lord.
Right.
And he heard me.
Right.
Out of the belly of hell cried I.
Now, where was Jonah? Where was Jonah? I'm having a hard time find the book. Where was Jonah? He was inside the belly of the whale. Right? Read it again.
And said I cried by reason of mine affliction unto the Lord.
Go ahead.
And he heard me.
And he heard him.
Out of the belly of hell cried I.
So he called him being inside the belly of the whale, which is actually Leviathan.
Right.
He cried out in the midst of that beast, and he called it's called hell. They called it Davy Jones' locker. Pull it back up. Pull it back up. Read the second one again, saying what? He's gone where?
Saying he's gone to Davy Jones' locker. It's just a nautical way of saying he died at sea.
Now, go back up to the first one. I'm about to bring something out. Think about it. Bermuda Triangle, the saying that happens there, right? Pirates went there, ships went there, planes nowadays, planes go there, and then everything that passes over winds up disappearing. Not everything. But there are stories of things that happen to disappear around the area. Read it.
Davy Jones' locker is sailor slang for the bottom of the sea. Basically, a watery grave where drowned sailors and sunken ships end up.
So now read this again back in Jonah.
Jonah chapter 2 and verse 2.
Come on.
And said, I cried by reason of my affliction unto the Lord, and he heard me. Out of the belly of hell cried I.
Read.
And thou heardest my voice.
Go ahead.
For thou hast cast me into the deep.
Thou cast me into the deep. What? Talking about the waters. Go ahead.
In the midst of the seas.
In the midst of the seas. Read.
And the floods compass me about.
Read.
All thy billows and thy waves pass over me.
Read on.
Then I said, I am cast out of thy sight, yet I will look again toward thy holy temple.
So now he called it hell, and then it said he was cast out of his sight. Now the Lord knew where he was at. He's just simply meaning that he's in hell in the belly of this beast. That's what he's talking about. And the pirates called it Davy Jones' locker, or out of the sight of their God in hell. That's what it is. That's what that's talking about. That's Davy Jones' locker.
You're going to learn today.
Go to now 28. So And then from 28, so we actually about to jump around. I'm not gonna go according to my number, so just follow with me. Go to 28. I'm gonna start at 150. So I'm just giving y'all a little representation, right? Bring me back. Giving y'all a little representation. Now, the kingdoms that were ruling at this time, and we're gonna deal with this in a second. Joel, give me Daniel chapter 7 real quick, because we're gonna come back here. Give me Daniel chapter 7. The kingdoms that were ruling, or the empires that were ruling during the time period of the pirates of the Caribbean, were the Brits. Hold on. Let me get there. Okay. It was the Britons, or Brits, how do you, Brits, thank you. The Brits, the French, the Spaniards, and then you see a little sprinkle of Dutch. See a little sprinkle of Dutch in there. Right. Denmark. That's Dutch, right? Okay. Anyway, y'all have mercy on me. Go ahead. He said, nah. Denmark, that nigga don't know. All right, go ahead. Daniel chapter 7. What's the verse I want? Plucked up. Yeah, give me that.
Yes, sir. Daniel chapter 7 and verse 8.
Read.
I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn.
So he considered the horns. Now, horns is simple as a colloquial word just meaning powers. Right. So Daniel, he was seeing in the vision, he considered the powers. And then he saw another power that was being born right there. Okay, now I see another one that was coming up. Go ahead.
Before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots.
So this little horn wound up having power. And then once it got power, it wound up rooting out the other 3 powers that were on the earth. So now this right here is prophecy speaking about America. When America was born and then had enough power to now it can hold its own, the powers that it plucked up in order to become a nation was the Spanish, the French, and the Britons, or the Brits. That was the 3 horns that it plucked up to become America. Look it up. Go ahead.
And behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of man.
Read.
And a mouth speaking great things.
So now when it says the eyes like the eyes of man, all it's talking about is that this country would have great vision, have a long sight as to what it wanted to do for its centuries ahead. It had the Industrial Revolution, which is a good example of one. And then another recent one now is the tech boom, where you see things happening all the way from, I want to say, the 90s all the way up until now. You see the AI revolution happening. Boom. You see it had great vision about where it's going. That's what those eyes like of man is. So I want you to go to the clip that I had. 20, what number I gave you? Yeah, give me that. So this is the Black Pearl, the name of the first movie. What's the name of the first movie? Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, the first one. It's the Black Pearl is in it. That's the name of the ship. Play. That's what it is.
Curse of the Black Pearl.
Yeah, thank you. Curse of the Black Pearl.
Look, a boy! There's a boy in the water!
Okay, so now so what y'all seeing here, right? This is the British. They're sailing along their waters, right? This is the Atlantic. The main big ocean that they're dealing with is the Atlantic. It's not the Pacific. It's not the Indian. It's not none of those. It's the Atlantic. That's important. It's the Atlantic. As they're sailing on their waters, they're making their commerce, their goods, and everything to get shipped back and forth. They're slaves on those. They just didn't show it on the movie. As they're doing that, they're starting to see that some of their other ships that had went out before them. You're about to see what happened. Go ahead, play. Okay, so there's a boy that was on the water. Okay.
Haul him aboard!
He's still breathing.
Mary, mother of God.
I forgot they had something with the colors about. They had something with the colors about the British, like what the colors mean in regards to their rank. I wish I had looked that up. But go ahead. Because you see, some of them have blue, some of them have red, and so on and so forth. There's a reason behind that. But go ahead. I know it's higher ranked colonels and whatever. Go ahead. All right, so you notice one of their ships is actually destroyed, right?
Most likely the powder magazine. Merchant vessels run heavily armed.
A lot of good it did them. Everyone's thinking it, I'm just saying it. Pirates.
Now, here's the funny part. He actually turned into be a pirate later on. But
Probably an accident.
the reason why he only can guess that it was a pirate because there was no other nation that would dare try to come against the British at the time, other than the rebels, the pirates. Go ahead.
Rouse the captain immediately. Heave to and take in sail. Launch the boats.
We're going to 252.
Elizabeth, I want you to accompany the pilot.
No, you could just say it. All right, good. Go ahead, Ply. You had something?
Yeah, just for the rank thing, it said red sash was the senior officers, colonels, lieutenants. White sash was junior officers. Gold and silver were field officers, and then red coats were the standard soldiers.
Okay, good. All praise. Boom. Anyway, all right. Hey, we right on the money, so I don't actually have to skip anything. Go to number 1 now.
That's all praises.
Go to number 1 now. So the time frame for regarding the movies. Yeah, let's get it. All right, Joel.
Sir. The movies are set in a fictionalized version of the Caribbean during the golden age of piracy.
Right, the golden age of piracy. Go ahead.
Roughly the early to mid 1700s.
Right, early to so. Hey, what were black people doing this time? Slavery. We were a part of the goods, the golden age. Now the pirates weren't doing it, right? The pirates weren't the ones that were doing it. They were the ones that actually hated the system that they were under, which is what made them become pirates. Okay, but the Brits, I keep messing it up. The Brits, the French, the Spanish, the Dutch, especially the Dutch, all of them had a part to play in what we see inside of Revelation chapter 18. Get that real quick, and read it fast. Don't mess it up and say words that ain't in there. We almost had a mistake last week.
The book of Revelation.
I ain't gonna do brothers like that. I was about to
verse,
say I ain't gonna do brothers like that. All right, 18.
Revelation chapter 18 and verse 12.
Come on.
The merchandise of gold.
So these were the merchants that later on in the chapter you see that they had lived deliciously with the whore, but they were the great men of the earth, that the sorceries of the whole nations, they played a part in those sorceries. But look at what they were selling. Go ahead.
And silver.
Read.
And precious stones. And pearls. And fine linen. And purple. And silk. And scarlet. And all fine wood. And all manner of vessels of ivory. And all manner of vessels of most precious wood. And of brass. And iron. And marble.
This definitely sounds like things that the pirates would have taken off of the ships. This is exactly the stuff they would have taken off the ships. Go ahead.
And cinnamon, and odors, and ointments, and frankincense, and wine, and oil, and fine flour, and wheat, and beasts, and sheep, and horses, and chariots, and slaves, and souls of men.
All right, good. Go back to the thing. Go back to the image I had you on with number 1. So they had slaves that were on some of these ships. The question now is, did the pirates make them slaves, or did the slaves join the rebellion?
You're going to learn today.
Let's see what we're talking about here. Go ahead, play on. Read it.
More specifically, the first 3 films, Curse of the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest, At World's End.
Yeah, at World's End, there it is. Go ahead.
Are generally placed around the late 1720s to early 1730s.
Go ahead.
On Stranger Tides is explicitly tied to about 1750 using an in-story royal reign reference.
Right. Go ahead. So, again, 1700s. Go ahead.
Dead Men Tell No Tales is set shortly after on Stranger Tides, around 1751, based on official tie-in material and character ages.
Right. So they had to actually look at something because a lot of the movies that's based off of things like this is inspired by reenactments. Right. So go ahead to now number 2. Can you read that?
Yes. Non-British colonial groups, islands, and current political status. Spanish Caribbean, Cuba independent. Dominican Republic independent. Puerto Rico, U.S. Commonwealth.
Okay, so what I want you to do is, if you can read the top part, read the top names up there first. Yeah, underneath the green, read those. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
And give me some life.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Come on, man.
colonial groups. Spanish Caribbean. French West Indies. Dutch West.
Hey. Benjamin. West Indies brethren. More fire. Go ahead.
Dutch West Indies. Danish West Indies.
Oh, Dutch West Indies.
Everybody colonized y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, go back to the picture.
Colonized us.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hey, go ahead.
Islands and current political status. Cuba independent.
Right. And so, all right, so that's all of the stuff. So y'all can read that on your own time, right? Because it's there, just pause it, screenshot it, blah, blah, blah. All right? Y'all can read that on your own. Now, number 3, the British Empire map. So I want to like focus in on the British because they were stronger than the others at this time. So that's all of the areas. Now, this is what I want you to do. I'm about to give you a hint toward what I'm going to talk about at the very end of all of this. Zoom in at the bottom toward the south of the United States, the south, right there toward Florida. If you can. Yes. Can you do it? Is it possible? All right, so you see the Brits. They had all of that area over there, like the south and everything else that you see toward the west of that dark red is where you start to see the French, and then the Spanish has some other parts inside of there as well. So you see over there toward Florida, how Florida is covered in red. There's a very famous football team that has a name right over there, and there's a reason for that. We're gonna get to that in a second. Give me number 4. So they covered the earth. The Brits covered the earth. Now, give me number 4. This is what the movie's talking about. Y'all want the breakdown? Here you go. Number 4. All right, Joel.
Yes, sir. In this same era, the golden age of piracy, roughly 1650s to 1730s. Pirates and
now, did I just read this? No, I didn't read that. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It says pirates and privateers were constantly undercutting imperial control.
Right. They were undercutting imperial control. So that means if it was imperial control, these were imperialists or colonists. Right. These were the ones that were going around to other people's lands, colonizing, imperializing other people's property, saying that it was theirs. Right? Okay. So who's going to stop them from imperializing? Pirates. Go ahead.
Attacking treasure and merchant ships.
Right. So now this is what the pirates were doing to the imperialists. Like you see in the very first one, like we had showed you the video that I showed you, where one of their ships were bombed. Cannons had hit it. Go ahead.
Pirates targeted Spanish silver fleets and other rich merchant convoys carrying sugar, tobacco, indigo,
what else?
And slaves.
Interesting. Go ahead.
Between the Caribbean, Europe, and Africa.
Right. We just read that.
That's crazy.
In Revelation. Go ahead.
By seizing cargo and ships.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Hold the hell up. Hey, bring the camera back on me real quick. Bring it back on me. All right. I wish we can get the camera over by him, or I'd put him on the camera.
The brother said season. We ain't cooking nothing.
Hey, seasoning,
Sabbath, brother.
Hey, by seasoning.
Let's start there.
Let's do it again. But let's go back to it. Let's do it again. Come on, Joel.
Yes, sir.
We praying for you. We're praying for you.
By seizing cargo and ships, they directly hit the profits that funded colonial governments and European wars.
So they wound up hurting the pockets of the Europeans. Go ahead.
Raiding ports and coastal towns.
So now that's where you see all along the coastal towns in the United States, downward all throughout the islands. So, we're talking about the Caribbean, so we're going to stick it right up in there. Go ahead.
Well-known bases.
Hey, you know what's a coastal town? Tampa is a coastal town.
Uh-oh.
Tampa is a coastal town. We're going to get to that. Go ahead.
Well-known bases like Port Royal, Jamaica, and Tortuga.
Jamaica, brethren.
Wagwan.
Wagwan. Yeah.
I did it.
Hey,
I have something close to Jamaican next to me.
hey,
Come on, pan it on over.
Bro, that's offensive.
now bring it back
bro.
up. Go ahead,
Hey.
keep going.
All right, Daddy. Hey,
Oh,
bring it
God.
back.
Bro.
Bring it. Go back. Go back.
Off,
Tribe of Benjamin.
off of Hispaniola.
Hey, all for Hispaniola. Please remember that. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Produce Buccaneers.
They produce what?
Buccaneers.
Interesting. Interesting. Go ahead.
Who raided Spanish ports and settlements when imperial navies were weak or distracted.
Read on.
These raids burned warehouses.
So these raids, they burned warehouses,
stole supplies,
took supplies.
and terrified colonists.
Right. Go ahead.
Forcing empires to divert money and warships just to protect frontiers.
So now go to the next image.
Why he reading like we got the bouncing ball? You know what I'm talking about? Why he got, come on, Joel.
That's Shaq.
Ah,
Yeah, that's Shaq.
You gonna be
smuggling
all right. Praying for
and
you.
undercutting monopoly trade.
So he got the Mayweather.
Hey, you know a lot of people like that, and
That
a
was
lot of
low.
people like that in
That
the
was
truth
low.
read too. And pirates and semi. They do that because they're giving themselves time to get the rest of it.
Send a book.
Go ahead, man.
I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, hey, listen.
That's what it sound like.
Hey, you are. Hey, I made that mistake too. I messed up like that too.
2 weeks in a row here.
Go ahead.
What's going on?
Smuggling.
yes, sir.
Smuggling and undercutting monopoly trade.
Uh-huh.
Pirates and semi-legal privateers sold stolen goods and enslaved people into black markets in Dutch, English, and French ports, bypassing official monopolies and customs.
So now you see where it says sold stolen goods and enslaved people into black markets in Dutch, English, and French ports. The enslaved people, that part, right? The only way that the pirates would allow the people that were enslaved, us, to be a part of them and free from their slavery is if they became pirates. If they did not want to be a part of their piracy, they gave them back. So just because you see black people on the ship don't mean that they were righteous. That's like when Bishop always brings out the history about us in the Dark Ages. Just because you see black faces that was in Europe during the Dark Ages don't mean that we were all righteous. We were messed up, but we were there. That's the point. Okay, go ahead. This weekend?
yes, sir. This weekend, the merchandise control. The whole point of empires was to control trade, and it also corrected local elites who quietly relied on pirate goods.
Interesting. Go ahead.
Harboring deserters and creating alternative societies.
Alternative. That's how to say it. Alternative. Many pirates.
Many pirates were ex-sailors from European navies or merchant ships who deserted harsh conditions to join pirate crews.
Mhm.
Pirate ships.
So it said many pirates. Read that again.
It says many pirates were ex-sailors from European navies or merchant ships who deserted harsh conditions to join pirate crews.
Right. So they went AWOL. Go ahead.
Pirate ships often ran on democratic rules, electing captains, sharing loot, which challenged strict naval hierarchies,
right?
and made imperial control over seafaring labor less stable.
Right. All right. Good. So that being said, go to number 6. Now, regarding the ships, right? Something that y'all see a lot, especially on your emojis and then on throughout the show. The Jolly Roger. Give me the next one. That's the name of this ship.
The Jolly Roger.
So this is number 6. Yeah, read that.
The Jolly Roger itself, skull and crossbone style pirate flags.
So that's what y'all be seeing there, right? The Jolly Roger. Yeah. Go ahead.
It's absolutely present all through the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
So now I actually asked AI, I was like, hey, is the Jolly Roger inside of? No, the reason why I put it like that is because the ship has a name. I just wanted to know if the actual ship name and what it was in the movie. And this is what the answer was. So it's not like I asked it and then it came up with an answer. I asked it about something that was real to see if what was real is inside of the movie. There's a difference there. Go ahead.
But as a general pirate symbol, not as a specific character named Jolly Roger.
Mm-hmm.
Different ships and captains, Barbossa, Jack, etc., have their own versions of the flag design.
Right. You see different versions of that same kind of emblem right there. Go ahead. Oh, that's it?
Yes,
all right.
sir.
So go to number 7. I have an image for you that I made of the Jolly Roger. Right? The Jolly Roger. Nothing but a whole bunch of black brothers. You know, a couple white faces inside there. But the Jolly Roger. Right? All right. We getting somewhere. Now, give me number 8. One of the Jolly Roger's captains. That's a black pirate named Samuel Bellamy. Right? Samuel Bellamy. They was like, what does this have to do with Pirates of the Caribbean? It has a lot to do with it. It's a pirate. Right. Anyway. Number 9. So, now, this is an article. Right? And so, where I want you to go to the article. And this is where things, now, everybody, we're about to sink. We about to go to different depths now. Go to the article. Yes. Go to number 9. That's what it is. It's www.nofi.media. That says that. Yeah. Somebody say something while you get it. They got to pull it up and whatnot.
Hey, let me get the scripture.
Go ahead.
Let's get Psalms 107 and verse 23.
Psalm chapter 107 and verse 23.
Watch this.
They that go down to the sea in ships, that do business in great waters.
You see that? There's a scripture explaining exactly what's going on, and officers going to bring it out and touch on that those businesses had to be interrupted in order to, overthrow the government, because that's the way they made money. We just like today with any kind of war going on. Whoever's in war, they know they have to interrupt the system. You mess with the economics, and that's how you overthrow a system. Read it again.
They that go down to the sea in ships.
In what?
In ships.
Come on.
That do business in great waters.
Read.
These see the works of the Lord and his wonders in the deep.
You see that? So there's people who understand and know they have to interrupt the thing, and that's the pirates.
Right. You ready for me? Come on. All right, so read that from the top part.
Blacks under the Jolly Roger.
Right. Now, read that first little bit that's underneath that photo.
Can you put it up real quick?
Scroll down. There we go. All right, there we go. Come on.
During the golden age of piracy, the black Can you expand it?
Make it bigger?
Make it bigger.
Zoom in, kind sir.
There you go. During the golden age of piracy, black men, fugitive slaves, or free sailors actively participated in maritime expeditions.
Right. They was a part of the crew. Go ahead.
Escaping chains to embrace a life full of danger and opportunity.
Right. Escaping chains. Right. Escaping the slavery. So now jump down, because the rest of it's saying let's explore. So yeah, we're about to explore. All right. So the next part that I want, hold on. I actually read it down. The opening statement under the photo, I mentioned that. All right. The next part, the paragraph that says from between 1716.
Okay. Between 1715 and 1726, an estimated 5,000 pirates operated on the high seas, with about 25 to 30% being former slaves or freed black men.
Right.
For these men, piracy represented an escape from enslavement, a chance to redefine their destiny.
Right. They had a repurposing. Go ahead.
Unlike traditional crews, pirates practice a relative model of equality.
Right, a relative model. Go ahead.
Governed by strict codes and shared spoils equally distributed among each crew member.
Now, I will say this, right? Because we are bringing out how we were a part of these crews, and a lot of people don't look at pirates to say that any of them were black. But I will say this. I'm gonna just show you the wickedness behind it. Just quickly. Proverbs chapter 1. Proverbs chapter 1 and verse, I want to say it's 10.
Yes, sir.
Give me that.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 10.
Come on.
My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not.
Read.
If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood.
Let us trap them.
Let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause.
Go ahead.
Now
the people that they were going coming across weren't exactly innocent. The empires they were, but nonetheless, go ahead.
Let us swallow them up alive as the grave.
Read.
And whole as those that go down into the pit.
Let's send them all to Davy Jones' locker. Go ahead.
We shall find all precious substance.
Uh-huh.
We shall fill our houses with spoil.
All of their spoil within their ships. Read.
Cast in thy lot among us.
Be a part of our crew.
Let us all have one purse.
Let us share the spoil. Read.
My son, walk not thou in thy way with them.
Walk not thou in the way with them. Read.
Refrain thy foot from their path.
Right. Read.
For their feet run to evil.
Right. Their feet run to evil. Go ahead.
And make haste to shed blood.
Right. That's the part. They make haste to shed blood. So now go back to the article. I just want to make mention of that real quick because none of the stuff I'm actually big enough to say that it was righteous. We only doing this so we can break down the movie and show you that we were there. So now, where were you at?
That was between 17 and 15. We just read that.
Go to unlike, no, yeah, you did. All right, read down Fugitive Slaves underneath the photo. So that's the photo right there. Go up a little bit. So you see the British flag. You see that's right there. Okay, good. Now, of course, representation, but go to Fugitive Slaves. Read that part right underneath the image.
Yes, sir. Fugitive slaves or ceremons.
Yep.
Often found refuge aboard pirate ships.
Go ahead.
Partly due to regular raids by pirates on European slave ships.
Right, regular raids on their ships. So they used to raid to get the goods, but then also used to raid to say, hey, you want to be a part of our crew? And then free them from slavery. Unlock some of those chains. Go ahead.
Sam Bellamy.
The black pirate.
Famous for commanding the Whydah galley crews.
Pause. All right. So it became a part of, it says famous for commanding the what?
Whydah galleys crew.
Now, stop right there. Keep this. Keep this. Now, go to, real quick, go to number 13. Let's jump to that. Go to number 13. Then we're going to go up to 10. And see, you can come in on that one. 10 down to 12. 13. 13. That's the one that I had. 13 is a different one. It's a book, Earth and its Inhabitants, 1902. So it's about the Whydah. So now zoom that blue highlight part in. And don't worry about trying to up the price. I already got the PDF ready to distribute. So you ain't going to take this away from us. Yes, all right. So go ahead and read that.
Yes, sir.
The F's are S's.
Right.
Go ahead.
Many Jews also are scattered over this region.
Mm-hmm.
Some natives.
So now it's talking about in Africa, right? So go ahead, read on.
Some natives boasting themselves of Abraham's seed,
read,
inhabiting both sides of the river Niger.
Right, Niger, right? Both sides. So it's talking about their Abraham's seed, but then they're also in the country of Niger, how you would want to say it. Go ahead.
Others are African strangers who fled thither either from the desolation of Jerusalem by Vespasian.
So now, real quick, hey, me, Dad, I want you to pick up. Can you read this? Read that. I want him to stick to the scripture. You read that.
Okay. Or from Judea, wasted and depopulated by the Romans.
Right. So now they're talking about the history that we read inside of Luke. So now, Joel, go to Luke chapter 21. Stay right there. Don't put that image nowhere. Keep it right there. Talking about pirates now, right? Good. Samuel Bellamy had controlled the ship Whydah. So you know who was on that ship. Right. Luke chapter 21, you know what I want.
Yes, sir. Luke chapter 21 and verse 20.
Read.
And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know the desolation thereof is nigh.
It's near. Read.
Then let them which are in Judea.
Read.
Flee to the mountains.
Go ahead.
And let them which are in the midst of it depart out.
Go ahead.
And let not them that are in the countries enter therein too.
So don't go back. Flee into the mountains, and once you get to the mountains, keep going. Keep going. Zephaniah 3 and 8. I think that's the one. Zephaniah 3 and 8. Once you get to the mountains, I got somewhere else for you to go. So once you get there, here's some more direction.
Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 8.
Come on.
Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord.
No. 10. Thank
verse
you.
10. From beyond the rivers of Ethiopia.
So once you keep going beyond those mountains, now from beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, read.
My supplements.
My suppliants.
My suppliants.
Read.
Even the daughter of my dispersed.
Even the daughter of my scattered. Go ahead.
Shall bring mine offering.
So now, the scattered went all throughout Africa. Scattered throughout there. Right? Good. Go back to the article or the picture.
Okay, so depopulated by the Romans, Persians, Saracens, and Christians.
And Christians. The Brits, French, Spanish. Go ahead.
Or else such as come out of Europe.
Such as came out of Europe. Go ahead.
Whence they were banished out of some parts of Italy in the year 1342.
Now, around that time, I think 10 years after that, started this thing called the 100 Years' War from 1352 until 1452. Once that 100 Years' War ended, slavery. Go ahead.
Out of Spain in the year 1462.
Read.
Out of the Low Countries in 1350.
Read.
Out of France in 1403.
So they start to get put out, banished. Right? Go ahead.
Out of England in 1422.
So where did all of these banished folks go? Think about what we're talking about. Where did all of these banished folks go? Some of them went to piracy. Go ahead.
These all differ in habit and are divided into several tribes,
Read.
Having no dominion, though both wealthy and numerous, but despised of all nations, and so abominated by the Turks, that they are not admitted to be Mohammedans unless first baptized.
Unless they got baptized first, which then even still, they also still got killed. Go ahead.
And then no wise made use of, then to receive their customs and gather in their taxes.
Right. All right, good. Go back to the article. Go back to the article now. You're particularly quiet. I'm not used to that. Hey, go to, where were we at? They had whiter. So it's fugitive slaves. Read that.
Fugitive slaves or ceremons.
I don't know how to say it either. You got it. Go ahead.
Often found refuge aboard pirate ships, partly due to regular raids by pirates on European slave ships.
Go ahead.
Sam Bellamy.
Black pirate.
Famous for commanding the whiter galleys crew.
The black pirate crew
counted 27 black men among his 180 men in 1717. Saracens.
They had other vagabonds on the ship too, by the way. Go ahead.
Saracens, who joined the pirates, became equals with their comrades.
Go ahead.
Not as objects of pity, but as companions in the struggle against the colonial order.
Right. Now, I think, let me see, hold on. No, read on.
There are many documented cases of enslaved captives on the slave ships seizing the chance to liberate themselves through piracy.
Right, they want to liberate themselves through piracy. They fight, take over the ship, then become pirates and link up. Go ahead.
For instance.
They are tried to, and then that's how a lot of them start to get thrown overboard. Right. Go ahead.
For instance, during Bellamy's capture of a Guinea ship.
Guinea ship. Guinea ship. A lot of black people over there in Guinea. Go ahead.
25 black slaves immediately joined the pirate ranks.
Right.
Not only did they gain their freedom, but they actively participated in raids, often in prominent roles, like Francis Spriggs, a cook and ration chef for the crew, respected for his vital role in the equitable distribution of loot.
Yeah, redistribution. You killing me.
Redistribution of
killing
loot.
me. Yo, all right. Yeah. Play that somebody again.
Yo, killing me with this.
Yeah, killing me.
Hey, also
Restradus.
Also, officer, in the part, go back. Also in the part where it says, but they actively participated in raids, that goes back to the Psalms 106 that we read earlier. When they was mingled amongst them, they began to do what they do. Goes into the same thing.
Right. Now, scroll down. I want Black Caesar. The iconic case of Black Caesar. And so we're going to read both of these paragraphs and then we're going to get out of this right here. Read that.
The figure of Black Caesar.
Now, this is supposed to be a good companion to Blackbeard. Go ahead.
The figure of Black Caesar, an African-born pirate leader, embodies black resistance in the pirate world. Recognized for his strength and intelligence, Caesar was captured by a European slaver, but managed to escape with the help of the compassionate sailor.
Right, go ahead.
Together, they formed a formidable duo, attacking merchant ships by posing as shipwrecked mariners.
Go ahead.
Over time, Caesar became a feared captain, recruiting a crew and conducting raids in Florida's waters.
Wait. So it said, over time, Caesar became a feared captain, recruiting a crew and conducting raids in Florida's waters. I mentioned to remember that area of Florida. Go ahead.
According to legend, he possessed buried treasures on Elliott Key.
Go ahead.
Hidden in the accessible
hidden in the inaccessible shores.
Shores where he took refuge after each expedition. Caesar's alliance with the famous pirate Blackbeard attests to his influence in the pirate world.
Right. Okay, good. I'm not gonna torture you no more, Joel. I'm gonna get out of this.
All praises.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna get out of that. All right, so now number 10.
Bring up number 10.
Give me that. Number 10. Diaz.
Let's go. All right, this is number 10. We're going into this book right here. It's called Real Pirates. All right, read that from Joel.
The Real Pirates.
Okay.
The untold story of Wida from
the untold story of the Wida
from slave ship to pirate ship.
Okay. Thank you. So we're going to bring it back up. All praises. You all right. The untold story of the Wida from slave ships to pirate ships. So that's what we were just talking about, right, Officer Abraham? Who's going into the Wida, right? Let's go into when was this book written?
This
is
book,
at the top?
1717.
Okay. Where was we at?
Slavery.
Okay. Let's go into this book right quick. Let's get it. Yep, go ahead. So this is the image right here of what Officer Abraham was actually just going into with Caesar and the Wida and all of those stuff.
Right.
Just the image that they drew because they didn't have cameras back then, so they actually painted things. All right.
And for anybody to actually say, "Oh well, yeah, we do think of black people they had pirates on there. It's just very few of them. They had a whole ship named Wida." Anyway,
let's get it. Next one should be number. You got it. Yep. Give me Exodus 20 and 8, Joel. Read that for me, Dad.
Life on board a pirate ship.
So this is life on board a pirate ship. I want y'all to see. Now remember, officer, you were just talking about the Wida and how it was ran by Caesar, right? Read the top part. We're gonna read majority of this, but read the top part. Watch what the top part says. Y'all pay attention. Read.
The musicians.
So the musicians that was on the pirate ship
to have rest on the Sabbath day.
Wait a minute. They had what?
Rest on the Sabbath day.
Wow. Why are these pirates resting on the Sabbath day? I wonder, officer. I wonder. Finish reading it out.
But the other 6 days.
But the other 6 days while they was on the pirate ship.
Other 6 days and nights, none have special favor.
So when it says none has special favor, those are days when they was raiding and looting and doing all that stuff. But certain days on the Sabbath day, they wasn't doing that. Give me that. Where did they get that from, Joel?
From black.
No. Go ahead, Joel. Read that.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8.
Come on.
Remember the Sabbath day.
Go ahead.
To keep it holy.
So the Bible told the Israelites to remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Go ahead.
Right?
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
Go ahead.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
That's the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. So what they was doing on the pirate ship, that ain't something that they just made up. They was actually keeping a law of the Sabbath day on the pirate ship. Not all of them, but particularly one ship. We're going to see who that was, officer. Go ahead back to that screenshot. Let's see which ship this was. Go ahead for me.
From Black Bart's Roberts ship's articles, pirate ships were cosmopolitan with large crews. They were more than 150 men on the Wida.
On the what?
On the Wida.
We're still talking about the Wida with Black Caesar. Go ahead.
When she sank. For example,
okay,
the men on board were English.
So, officer, so the men on the board were the English. Officer was bringing that out earlier. Go ahead.
English, Irish.
Irish was on the ship because you said it was a mixed multitude. Go ahead.
Native American.
Who else?
Native American.
Wow.
I knew you was gonna bring something out.
You know I was gonna bring that out.
He always want to slide in somebody being native.
You know I got to. You know, Gad was there. Well,
he always want to slide in somebody.
Had a little bit Gad.
Scared.
Had a little bit Gad.
Yeah.
He want to slide in somebody being native.
Gad up in that joint.
We just talked about the Judas ship.
You know what I mean?
He won't bring Gad into this.
Gad on Wida.
We was together.
Gad and Wida together.
Jeremiah 50:33. We was together. Go ahead. Gad was on the Wida.
Oh,
come on.
Native American. African or of African descent.
See, we got Judah there too. Go ahead.
Scottish.
Welsh.
French. Dutch.
Come on.
Spanish and Swedish.
All of them was on the Wida. Go ahead. Let's see what they was called.
They called themselves Robin Hood's men.
They called themselves what?
Robin Hood's men.
So a lot of people think the Robin Hood was just a movie. No. It was actually real. Black Caesar came up with that on the Wida.
Learn today.
That's it. We got
Where
more
Gad
coming.
was.
Where Gad was.
Where Gad was.
Just a little bit.
All praise.
With Judah was there too.
Now we about to roll.
We
Go
about
to
to
number
roll.
14.
Go ahead.
All praises.
Go to each number after that. Just hit the highlighted parts.
Yep.
Go to number 14. Because, hey, all of this part that we bringing out with this, y'all be like, well, I want you to go into the movie and pick out a scene that I thought was entertaining and then break down the stuff that I saw inside of the movie. If you don't get your lazy ASS up and read a book, all of the stuff that you like inside of the movies came from a book. This movie has a time period fixated on how it was created with a little fantasy inside of there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to break down the movie from the historical standpoint. So when you actually watch the movie, you actually have a little bit of understanding as to what you're looking at. You're looking at ships with squids and whatnot on it. Don't even know what it meant. Don't even know why the squid there. You just think it look cool. Why? Because they worship the god that wasn't God. You want to look at everything else. Barnacles on the ship. You want to see the explosions. Black people hate reading. They despise words. Whether it's words coming out from people or words on the book, but they don't like words much. Y'all need to start loving words. I'm telling you. That's how you're going to get saved, by the foolishness of preaching, it said. Go ahead, give me that.
That's right. Get number 22. Get number 22. Number 22. My bad, y'all. Get that one. Yep. Start at number 75.
75.
Yep. So this is another book called 105 Facts. Go ahead.
Many black Indian warriors, both females and males, became hired privateers.
Privateers or?
Pirates.
Or pirates.
For various European nations during the 15th through the 18th centuries.
So that's what you was bringing out earlier, officer. During the 15th through the 15th to the 18th century. That's why a lot of it was 1700s and so forth and so on, right? Go ahead.
Known as warriors of water.
Wow. They was known as warriors on water. Heavy stuff, man. Go ahead.
Or thugs on water.
See how they try to do thugs on water. See how they try to do. Go ahead.
These black Indian warriors were paid salaries to harass, rob, and shake down cargo ships for various European nations.
So we did have a bunch of our people that turned into pirates that was working with certain Edomite nations. Right. Doing stuff like harassing, robbing, shakedowns, raids, all of those things. So like the officer said, we did have those. Go ahead.
Depending on who they contracted with. Mm-hmm. This, of course, also depended on which European nation their nation formed treaties with.
76.
So
we had some that worked with the Edomite nations, okay? Israelites that were turned into pirates or privateers. Had a name change. Go ahead.
76. Some black Indian warriors did not honor their nation's alliance with European powers.
Go ahead.
And left their own nation and became freelance privateers.
So then, and you had some that left their nation and said, hey, we ain't going to save our people. We ain't going to work with them. We're going to go do our own seafaring contracts. Go ahead.
Hey,
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
You see a lot of this same seafaring, right? Again, different movies talk about it. You see some of this with, if any of y'all seen that show on Apple TV called Chief of War. On Chief of War, they had a lot of seafaring that happened in between, I'm thinking about the chief's name, Kamehameha. But not Dragon Ball Z. Again, that name is actually historical. It was a chief that actually was named Kamehameha, not the Kamehameha wave. You know, the nerds.
Bruh.
They want to think about that. Oh, you say yeah? Like, Officer, you will?
You in the spirit.
Hey, shalom, officer. My brother. Hey.
Gotta get him while he's down, officer. While he ain't on the show.
Yeah, that's craziness. Nah, that's crazy. I love Dragon Ball Z, so Palai's on his own with that one. But, so no, not Kamehameha, but they was talking about something with Hawaii. Anyways, they had that. Then Game of Thrones, they had the Valerians is what they was called. So they had the Valerians there. Then they also had the Greyjoys. A lot of these different things, if you notice throughout all of the different shows and movies, when they all have that seafaring trait, the god is similar. The identity of what they do is similar. Their reasonings behind why they do what they do is similar. It's because they pulled that from somewhere. So a lot of these movies like this in particular, Pirates of the Caribbean, don't look at it as something that's just something for you to enjoy, which that's up to you. But it's a reenactment. The reenactment is of what, though, is what we're bringing out. The reenactment is something that actually was going on during the time of the 1700s, where as they were pillaging, robbing, and spoiling the coasts of different islands and whatnot, they also was grabbing black people and then having us be pirates also. Thus, the famous Blackbeard. Go ahead. Yeah, he was black. Blackbeard was black.
Fact.
Challenge me.
You gonna learn
Blackbeard
today.
was black. Go ahead.
Bring that back up. Finish up the end. Yep. They decided.
They decided to work or contract for whomever. Some even privateered for themselves.
So that's what they was doing. They even privateered for themselves. So they'll work with an Edomite nation, or they'll work with somebody else to go against them, or they'll just work for themselves altogether in piracy. All right. Let me keep going. Go to number 14. Or was it 15? 14. Just read the top part. The Danes.
The Danes then were like the Moors, black.
So we're talking about the Danes or the Pict was just like they were the Moors, okay? They were the Moors, and later on in life, they started calling them the Black Gentiles, all right? Starting the year 729. I'm going here for a reason.
In the year 729, the Irish Annals recorded that 3 ships of the Picard were wrecked this year. Scroll down a little bit.
Go up.
The Iros
cuisine.
The Iros cuisine.
Yep.
And 10 years previously, there had been fought the maritime battle of Artemis.
Yes.
Between Duncan, the son of Beck, with the tribe Gabarn, and Selbach, with the tribe Lorne.
Right.
In which battle certain chiefs were slain. Whether as Danes or as Picts.
Right.
They were a swarthy.
Which means dark skin.
piratical race.
They were a dark-skinned piratical race. What is the definition of piratical? It means they were pirates. That's exactly what that means. All right, go to the next one. Go to the next one. Let's keep it moving. Let's go. Yep, we just going to read. Now, I'm getting this for a reason. We're not going to read all of this, of course. Read, start at although. Then we're going to jump.
Although the Romans observed several distinct varieties of people in Britain, these dark Welshmen were unlike the reputed Camry and Gales.
Go ahead.
Who were they?
Who were the Camry or the Gales? Come on.
Being so very dark in skin and hair, the Silurians were pronounced by some to be of Phoenician origin.
So go ahead.
You said it's you said the say that again.
Silurians.
Silurians.
Yeah. Silurians.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, what I'd encourage y'all to do, go to pause that real quick. Go to YouTube, type in Our Hidden History. I'm gonna show you a long, deep breakdown in regards to the Silurians. Silurians. I messed that up. Yeah. All right. Go to Our Hidden History, or OHH space SILURIANS. Yeah, OHH. You can just to make it shorter. OHH space and then SIL. I think it's just one L. URI. Yeah, OHH. It is Silurians. Yeah, you go ahead. You do it. But anyways, yeah, when you type that up and he get it in. Oh, you got it? Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, send a screenshot. I was trying to get it to be live. You all right, Khalil? Yeah, send a screenshot.
Words today, right?
Yeah.
Hey, days.
Yeah.
Hey, officer, after you pull that.
No, go ahead. You got something. Go ahead.
Hey, let me just snatch this up since we having a hard time with words. I want to get some images. Can we get the images of Blackbeard I sent? Just starting with the very first one. The very first one. Because the officer mentioned earlier that Blackbeard was black. And then Officer Sear was mentioning about the whiter, which means Judah, which we know according to the scriptures, the tribe of Judah is black. It's Jeremiah 14:2. Let's pull it up real quick.
Let's get that. Jeremiah 14:2. Go ahead and read that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
So it's talking about the tribe of Judah, right? Go ahead.
They are black.
What's the color?
They are black.
Let's ensure that that's color. Go ahead.
Unto the ground.
What's the color of the ground? Various different shades of brown. The tribe of Judah are black people. The whiter, on the men on the ship whiter, the people from the land are whiter, which there's various pronunciations of that depending on which colonizer was describing that land. It's Judah, older, whiter. All of that is black men. All right? These are who you're talking about in the Bible. Swarthy, like the officer said. Y'all got me? All right, pull it up. So this is the let's do the full body image. That's the first one. That's the title of the book. The full body image is the first one. I ain't trying to take up too much time, but it's happening. Yeah, so this is the image that they give us of Blackbeard, right? That's Blackbeard. He had long, stringy hair. He's like scraggly dog. All right, let's get the title of the book. Joel, anybody?
Pirate's Own Book, or Authentic Narratives of the Lives, Exploits, and Executions of the Most Celebrated Sea Robbers.
Now, what's the date?
1856.
Okay, this is before black people could change things with AI and wiki and all that. Go to the next page. This is the image. Zoom in on that. Well, let's read the bottom first and then zoom in.
Blackbeard's head on the end of the bowsprit.
This is when Blackbeard got put to death in the I can't pronounce the name, officer. You mentioned the area outside of North Carolina. Starts with an O. I'm always bad with the name on it. Ocracoke. Right. That's where Blackbeard got put to death. Now, does that look like that first image?
Nah.
Nah, that's some nappy hair there. That's a dark-skinned man there. That's an afro right there. Blackbeard, that's a depicted drawing of the day Blackbeard was put to death. That's his head. So that's just some further proof. All right, that's 1850 before we could change anything. All right, you can take it down and get back to the office.
Yeah, man. Go to, now this is what I want. I want the map. Go to number 23. Go to number 23. All right, so this is the places where they actually went throughout, right? This is right here. So the Buccaneer, the battleground, the Buccaneer battleground, right? Going throughout Hispaniola, Venezuela, Puerto Rico, Santo Domingo. I used to confuse those, but anyways, that's a different story. My ignorance is not no part of this show, I suppose. Curacao, right? Grenada, hey, Grenada. Yeah, brother, yeah, what?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Martinique. Barbados, Barbados.
Yeah, bring it back up. Show the map. Show
That
the
is
map.
Trinity. All of that. Every single one of them. I'm always point to him. All right. St. Kitts. They had all of these areas where they was actually traversing, and then that's where they had a lot of different things, battles. And then like we read earlier, they went also up toward Florida, right? So when they went toward Florida, now what I want is this. We're almost done. Number 24. All right, read that real quick and read it correctly, please. Go ahead.
The phrase Buccaneer Battleground on the map is referring to the Caribbean region where pirates, buccaneers, fought, raided ships, and battled European powers during the 1600s through the 1700s.
Now, that's what the Buccaneer Battleground was. All of that to say, the area where the Brits had, the people that was fought. Then now to give commemoration and honor to history, we play sports nowadays and make our team names and whatever the case is, just to give validation to this history. Number 25. Why did the team in Tampa, Florida get called the Buccaneers? Read the top part.
What inspired Tampa to make their football team named the Buccaneers?
That's something I typed in. Google. Something that people are afraid to do. Go ahead.
It's words, officer.
It's words.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers were named Buccaneers following a 1975 fan contest designed to reflect the region's history.
The region's history.
With 17th century pirates.
Right. That's what we've been reading about. Go ahead.
Who frequented Florida's Gulf Coast.
Like we read about the Wider ship. Right. We read about the other ships that frequented that area with raids and everything else. Go ahead.
The name was heavily influenced by local lore.
Local lore. So there's a lot of history regarding what we're reading about now locally in Florida. Go ahead.
Specifically the popular, though largely mythical, story of pirate Joseph Gaspar, Gasparilla, and the annual Gasparilla Pirate Festival.
Right. Okay, good. There we go. There we go. Anyways, all of that to say, we left out quite a few things. Hey, give me those images with Deacon Ithon with the Salutians. Give me those images with Deacon.
Do the second one. The second one. Yeah, I put the first one up. Do the second one. It's better.
Yeah, give me those so that way y'all can read more about that, because we read about it regarding pirates, and he has a whole like at least 3 or 4 episodes.
Like
yeah, he has chapters on it, but regarding this in particular, he had like at least 3 to 4 episodes dedicated to just that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then this is the one I want. There's another one.
There's a second one.
The second one I put, the recap joint, because that's the main thumbnail. The second one is the main thumbnail that was being used for that kind of segment. Yeah, that's it right there. You see zoom in. You see the pirate ship right there? Yeah, shout out to Officer Abaddon and the team, Officer Shatiel, IUIC Philly. They got the ships right on the thumbnail. So Iberian Peninsula, Spain, you know what I'm saying? You know those areas. Tarshish, that's Spain. We were carried away on slave ships. Wida, Africa, you know what I'm saying? All in that. All up in there.
There we go. All praises. All right, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get like my little closing statement. Go to Romans chapter 15, verse 4.
Sir. The book
Give
of
me that.
Romans, chapter 15 and verse 4.
Come on.
For whatsoever things
What are
were
sound
written
effects?
aforetime.
What are sound effects? Anyways, that dude dead over there. Come on. Romans 15, 4 one more time.
Yes, sir. Romans chapter 15 and verse 4.
Come on.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
Were written for us to learn from. Go ahead.
That we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
Right. Now, something I want you to pick out of all of this. Dark ages, piracy, whatever the case is. Where do we end up anyways? In slavery. Serving. We lost. However you want to look at it. Buffalo Soldiers, piracy in Florida, all throughout the Caribbeans, all of that. Doesn't matter. All of the things that we did to fight back, we end up losing anyways.
The hell is this?
And then we lost our minds. Deuteronomy 28:28. Don't make no league with enemies. That's why I pulled the scripture in Proverbs chapter 1, not to be enticed with the sinners that are around you. You can still get enticed by something like, for example, a lot of people nowadays want to say, hey, let's get guns. Let's go and do this. Let's go and do that to go against the current empire. We did that plenty of times before in different ways. We did it back when, like what? We tried to be the zealots during the time when it was underneath Jerusalem. We try to be the African warriors and Zulus and all the other extra stuff when it was in Africa. We try to fight when we was on the ships to actually get put there before we got put into dungeons. We try to be pirates. We try to be Vikings. We try to be heroes. We try to be Spartans. All of that. We try to be Indian warriors, try to be Buffalo Soldiers. Every time it always ended directly up into slavery. You know what we never tried? Give me that. That's it. Deuteronomy 28.
Yes, sir. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 28.
Come on.
The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness
and
astonishment of heart.
And you know what that blindness and astonishment of heart is? You'll be blind thinking that you see, and you'll reach for things that you think is going to heal. You'll reach for stuff believing that that's going to be the way out, and it ain't the way out. Give me 1 Corinthians 4:9 real quick.
1 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 9.
Come on.
For I think that God has set forth us the apostles last.
He set for us the apostles last. He let all of what you see through history to learn from. He let all of that happen. Every rebellion you can think of, every movement you can think of, he let all of that happen. He said, all right, y'all done now? Good. Let me set up my apostles. Let me show you what success looks like. So that gross darkness that we in, go back to that. Isaiah 60 and verse 2. Give me that real quick. One more time.
You're going to learn today.
Come on, roll with me in spirit. Let's get it.
Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 2.
Come on.
For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth.
And
gross darkness the people.
So then we get put in gross darkness, lose our minds, believing that everything else can save us. Right? I'm still talking about the pirates and whatnot. I'm still going into the whole ordeal. But that's all for you to learn from. Part of why we brought it out. We'll be put in gross darkness. But now, when the apostles got set up, Proverbs 6:23. Come on.
Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 23.
Read.
For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light.
Read.
And reproofs of instruction are the way of life.
Psalms 119, 105.
The book of
Start
Psalms.
Start at 101.
Yes, sir.
Read.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 101.
Start at 100.
Verse 100.
Start at 99.
Verse 99.
Come on.
I have more understanding than all my teachers.
Read.
For thy testimonies are my meditation.
For thy testimonies are my meditation. What is it talking about when it says, I have more understanding than all my teachers? Hold that real quick. Go to Job chapter 31. I want to say it is. I said days should speak. That's the one I want. 32. Give me that. Yeah, 32 and 7. That's what it is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The book of Job, chapter 32 and verse 7.
Come on.
I said, days should speak.
Days, they should speak. Regarding man, they should speak. It should tell you something about somebody, about how long they lived on this earth. Go ahead.
And multitude of years should teach wisdom.
So multitude of years, because you got old, that should teach you wisdom. Read.
But there is a spirit in a man.
But there's a spirit in man. Go ahead.
And the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding.
God is the one who gives understanding. Read on.
Great men are not always wise.
Great men are not always wise. Just because they're older, just because they sit at the podium or whatever, that don't mean that they're always wise. That don't mean that they got the light now. They're still in gross darkness. Read on.
Neither do the aged understand judgment.
Now go back to Psalms 119 and 99.
You're going to learn today.
Psalm chapter 119 and verse 99.
Go ahead.
I have more understanding than all my teachers.
So those that's supposed to be taught, got older and supposed to be able to teach wisdom, they don't have the correct wisdom. Go ahead.
For thy testimonies are my meditation.
The ones who have this testimony are the ones who deserve the honor. Go ahead.
I understand more than the ancients.
Read.
Because I keep thy precepts.
Well, how do we have understanding than the ancients? Because we wound up meditating on the things that happened from their mistakes to get better and dodge it now. Go ahead.
That's right.
I have refrained my feet from every evil way.
So we refrained our feet from every evil way. One thing to learn from this whole pirate thing, don't join hand in hand with the wicked. Don't do it. Go ahead.
That I might keep thy word.
That I might keep thy word. Read.
I have not departed from thy judgment.
Read.
For thou hast taught me.
Read.
How sweet are thy words unto my taste.
Read.
Yea, sweeter than honey to my mouth. Though thy precepts.
Through thy precepts.
Through thy precepts I get understanding.
Uh-huh.
Therefore I hate every false way.
Read.
Thy word is a lamp and unto my feet.
Thy word is a lamp unto my feet. So now we're no longer in that darkness. Now we're in light. Go ahead.
And a light unto my path.
Last scripture, Revelation chapter 19. Revelation chapter 19 and
verse 5.
Come on.
And a voice came out of the throne, saying, Praise our God, all ye his servants, and ye that fear him, both small and great.
Both small and great. Go ahead.
And I heard, as it were, the voice of a great multitude, and as of the voice of many waters, and as of the voice mighty thunderings, saying, Hallelujah, for the Lord God omnipotent reigneth.
Hey, Palai, you read. Read it again from 5.
Revelation chapter 19 and verse 6. And I heard as it were a voice of a great multitude, and as a voice of many waters, and as the voice of mighty thundering, saying, Hallelujah.
Read.
For the Lord God omnipotent reigneth.
Right.
Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him.
Come on.
For the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife have made herself ready.
Right. His wife, that will be us, made herself ready. So we have to make sure we get ourselves ready for that day to come. I hope you enjoy all of the stuff that we do bring out here on AOG, but it's for the purpose for you to learn from the tricks that they put out there. And a lot of things and lies that they put on these movies, they hide history in plain sight. So I hope you enjoyed all of that. All praise to the Lord. Round of applause. Round of applause. Yeah. All praise, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Hey, I'm Officer Abraham to my right.
Officer Menahem.
To my left.
Officer Sear.
Far right.
Officer Polite.
And far left.
Officer Maydad.
And this has been the
Armor of God. Armor of God radio show.
Until next time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. From the slave ship to the high sea, from chains to prophecy, the waters remember. Yeah.
Black flag in the wind, yeah, we sailing for the king. From the chains to the waves where the gospel bells ring.
From the slave ship decks to the truth that we bring. Watch the people with the word, let the living water sing.
High seas, high truth, where the captives get free.
Pirates of the covenant, sailing prophecy.
From the ocean to the stars, when the trumpet gon' sound. God ships in the sky, yeah, we leaving this ground.
Yeah, they told us pirates were thieves of the sea, but the truth in the tide say they look like me. Dark sails in the night with a righteous decree. Hit the chains on the dead, let the captives be free. Portuguese gold, British ship full of pain. Bodies in the holes locked in iron and chain. But the wind carry whispers through thunder and rain. Break the yoke off your people, let freedom remain. Yeah, colors in the moonlight, waves crash loud. Storm in the spirit like a thundercloud. Out, not thieves of the sea, we the justice crowd. Freeing souls from the belly of empire proud. Every chain hit the floor when the brothers would raid. Every slave ship trembling when the black flag sway. Not plunder for riches, no treasure.